Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to our little mini city here in Prison Architect, where we today continue the expansions, and we've got to do a bunch of work right now to kind of solve a few issues we have in our prison. Now, last episode, we built a prison within our prison. It took a while, but we eventually got there in the end. And I think I might have figured out a way to kind of make our workmen build a little bit quicker. I'll get onto that in just a moment. But we currently have, as I loaded the game up right now, we did have a little bit of a mini riot, but there's only 4 people awaiting solitary. So it just goes to show that we can now get through the backlog. A lot of people can be stored in here. It's going to be pretty good. I got to put some jail doors around this too, but we'll get onto that eventually. Now, it took a while for them to get all this stuff built. So what I've done is I've zoned a delivery room just here, and I've zoned another one just here as well. That means when our workers are not doing anything, normally they go in default and stand into this delivery bay. Now, if they're working over here, they've got to walk all the way over here using all the energy, then go all the way back, use more energy to pick up some more stuff. That back and forth is making them too tired, so it doesn't give them much time left to actually do some work. So if I've got one here and one over there, it's a little bit more localized and it hasn't got to go too far now, apart from back and forth. And we've got the helicopter also bringing in deliveries, which will drop off some goods there too. So hopefully it works out in the long run. I've got to also as well reduce the contraband. I've identified a dealer in a gang territory. A large sum of money was confiscated off them. Holy smokes! What's going on with the gangs right now? Okay, the purple gang have 500 big ones in their bank account, and they also contain a lot of, well, or hold a lot of gang territory. Now, we also need to stop the contraband, by the way. We also really need to stop that right now. The supplies is really high, and rooms like this don't do us any favors, being that they're so freaking open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fence them all off, like somebody suggested last episode. Put some metal detectors around them, and that means if anybody kind of grabs any tools and leaves, at least the metal detector is going to scan them. So, as I slowly choke, we need to build some fences, boys. So, picket fences, but not so great for securing prisoners. Oh, we got a load of deaths going on today. Man-made wooden fence, a cage fence. I feel like a normal fence will be good. And I'm not quite sure on how to kind of place it and build it. So what I'm going to do... Oh, we're going to have to demolish all those lights. Demolish objects. Say goodbye to the lights. Say goodbye to the lights. Oh, actually, I don't need to get rid of these ones. Just the ones on the outskirts. Now, I'm hoping... This is something I've got to test right now. I'm hoping that I can test out on this fence the wall lights. So, are they called lights or lamps? Light, if I can spell right. A wall light. Can it go on a fence? It can. Okay, so that fence is going to work out pretty well for us. So fence going down to there. We'll go across just to here. Gap going down this way. Cancel that off now. Down this way. I feel like I need another entry point on that side rather than it just being these two sides right now. So I'll wait for all this to be built. They should get it built pretty quick right now because I haven't got to travel too far. Wait, what is this? A garden wall. Wait, what am I placing down here right now? A garden wall. Adds a little bit of life. Well, I didn't mean to place down a garden wall, but it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. Do you know what? I feel like it might be slightly better. They've built that wall pretty quick considering. So it's in the middle of the night as well. So this is not very good for us right now. Metal detector. One there. One there. One there. One there. I'm going to obviously get rid of a little bit of a gap in one of these little sections. So demolish wall. I think I'm going to pick about there. And if I follow this through and do it there, then I know what's going down. So wall lights, we're going to place a couple of these bad boys now in. What I'm going to do is every so often I'm just going to place one down. There's going to be no organization to this. This is just so I can have some lights in this indoor section. Well, it's not even indoor, it's outdoor. It's just got a flower wall going around the edge. It's beautiful, boys. So now we have this perimeter wall. We can now control everybody with what they can bring in and take out. Now, I've just got to get the other metal detectors down. So that's one here and one here. Are they connected via power? Oh, hang on, they're not all built in just yet. We actually don't have any power coming down. And I think I was going to take it from this one, wasn't I? Yeah, I've got to do the same to this big one too. So if I just go around the edges right now with some of this. There we go. So we get it all ready to rock and roll. Garden wall going on again. I've got to dismantle all these objects again as well. Right, dismantle you and you. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. And I'm really hoping then this reduces the amount of, you know, tools that get stolen from these areas. I'm praying, boys. I'm praying right now. So, gives our workers a lot to get done again. But they'll blitz through this. They're speedy boys right now. They're speedy boys. But we're also waiting for it to become daytime too. So I can actually see what's going down. Right. A lot of goods being dropped off right now. Electrical cables that need to be utilized. We have a couple of trucks over here as well. That's all good. That's all good. And we're just waiting for them to kind of slightly finish all up. Oh, I actually think they've demolished a lot of these walls. So if I go down here by a 10 and then down here by a 10 and then we do 1, 1, there's your gap. So it's basically an 11 at the top. So 11 by 11, there's your gap. So if I come from the top there, come down here by 15. If I come up here by 15. Alright, and if I then do another 8 by 8, we got a double gap. So I'll kind of call it to there. Bring that all the way down. And then Bob's your uncle. Whoever Bob is now your uncle. I've got it all in. So metal detector, there's deaths going on. There's so much chaos, stress, danger levels going on in the prison right now. Prisoners have serious complaints. They feel suppressed, understandable. It shouldn't be that high though. It shouldn't be that high. Those levels. Right, utilities anyway. I gotta get the metal detectors all connected up. So we'll do the cheaper version of getting this connected. By not trying to spend too much money. There we go. So that will eventually all be connected once they got all the remaining bits of electrical wires down. And then we're going to do some more of these wall lights right now. I don't care how much I spam them. I just feel like it's very important. Oh, we should get some on the outside of the wall as well. We should, shouldn't we? Yeah. Oh, I'll save that for another time. But now, the metal detectors will hopefully be in place. And we can catch a lot of people out. Which would be quite exciting. Now, something else that I'm going to need to do as well is build another staff room. Because if staff are over here tired, they got to walk so slow to get back over here. And then burn all the energy to get back. So I feel like I'm going to need a few additional staff rooms in the prison. I feel like we're going to need one like over here. Maybe here. And then one here. I don't know if I can get a third one in here because I don't really have much room remaining. So, yeah, I feel like I should definitely build one here though. So we definitely got one opposite ends. And they get utilized by both areas of the prison. So if I plan out a nice little staff room right now, it's very important that we get this in because staff will consistently be tired. So a 5x5 just there, and then we'll kind of bring it down by a 8. So is that an 8 off the edge? Yeah. And then I'll do another 5x5. And now we kind of have the beginning of a room design, basically. I don't know how far to take it as well, or what else I could kind of throw in here. We'll bring it up by a 15. Straight across. I'll do a design just like that. Be a nice little door entrance in. So that will be my staff room. Hasn't got to be mahoosive. Just got to be, well, it's got to be. So I give it a 2. I can do an edging going around, and then a 2. So that becomes then like the pathway going around it in a sense. And what would I build here? I don't really know. Maybe I change the delivery bay from there to being over here. Have like another storage room, because that one looks kind of slightly overloaded. Oh, there's a lot of depth going on. Right, we're still waiting to finish all that up before the metal detectors actually work. They're kicking off and rioting right now. I'll solve that in just a moment. In terms of other rooms then, what could we benefit from having on the side? Let's have a look. A meeting room? A meeting room could be good. What's the size of it got to be? A 5x5. So if I go back to planning, I'm just completely ignoring the riot going on. We'll keep this wall there. So a 5x5's got to be a 7x7 room, right? 7x7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Can I do another 7x7? Yes. So I can get a couple of meeting rooms all set up here. So if that ended there, that's a bunch of meeting rooms I could get set up to being like little mini offices. And if I put a 2 there, bring this down, I'm going to reconfigure the actual staff room here to be a little bit longer to fit within the space. Well, that's how I'll go for the staff room. I got to keep that square because it's the meeting room. It's got to be 5x5s. So that is my next step I'm going to plan to set up. So now the power is all hooked up. We have the lights. We have the metal detectors now working. All this area is now being searched. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like we've lost a lot of officers too, so we're going to need to kind of sort those guys out. This means for the contraband, where a lot of it can be stealed, they're going to be getting checked out on the metal detector. That's good stuff. So where else would we find lots of contraband go missing? Medicine Club rope. So it looks like we could utilize some metal detectors in here. So if I get dismantling these doors, and then we'll place down some... Is the riot's still going on? Alright, get them to dismantle all of these. Metal detectors. I could just place metal detectors here, but it's near the water and I don't want to cause any issues. But it also stops them bringing weapons in to the gym. Now, I don't know if I've got enough power on this grid to uphold that, but we shall see. Right, also from the canteen, knives and stuff like that. So this is really where I've got to now kind of think about contraband a lot more than normal. Alright, another set of metal detectors just there. So we'll do it a room at a time. I won't push them too far. Where's that little gym? Here. So metal detectors are not quite fully in just yet. Oh, I like all the lights going around the edges. It is nice. We could do with more lights, obviously, in the middle. But it is quite nice, isn't it? Right, Jim. Getting all those metal detectors in. Just missing one more. Just missing one more. That's missing one as well. So intelligence. Stuff from the morgue can be gone as well, taken as well. Right, the canteen here has got a little... This doesn't have it. Dismantle objects. There we go. I should have done with this. Put the metal detectors as the doors. It would have made so much more sense. Then objects for metal detectors. I'm just hoping these power grids can hold up to it. Yeah, none of them are overloaded. But then again, we have one over here somewhere, right? Oh, that one looks kind of slightly overloaded. That goes quite some distance. But I don't think there's anything else that I would... Oh, I'm going to add all this to it though, aren't I? Right, I'm going to try and take some stuff off this grid. So this one here comes from you, which are over halfway. So I'm going to try and put these guys, all of this, onto that one. So if I dismantle utilities, as in dismantle all of that, that should then completely take this section off. Because that's as far as it goes. And in return, rebuild this. So that should now, once I delete that, are they off? Yes, they are now off. And then build that, and it would now reconnect. They're not going to be happy, but I've got to try and save some of that power, because that power thing here is going to utilize from a lot of this. Now, we should definitely find a lot more contraband in general. So we've killed all that off. There's some narcotics going to be found in there. That we've sorted. Over here could potentially be a lot of stuff. We've got metal detectors in here, which is all good. We've sorted that out up there. Scissors can be found in the library. So again, we've got to make sure they're kicking off again. It's mental. Get rid of all of that. Ah, it's because there's no power, isn't there? They've taken advantage of the no power situation. That's what they've done. Alright, sort this library out real quick. There we go. So intelligence right now. Canteen's all done. That's all done. It's all this here, which they shouldn't really have access to. And same could potentially go for this room. Do prisoners have access to this room? Deployment. Staff only. That's how that room should be. Yeah, that's how that room should be. So hopefully we're now really starting to limit the contraband. Right, we've got the power back. We're back up and running. So before we sort that riot out, let me get the foundations over here up and running. So let's just quickly pause for a second. Let me just start there and just kind of maximize how much I can place down. There we go. Get this sorted as well. While we are waiting, we'll get them to do the electricity grid. Here, this one's a bit funky, so I won't do it as you'd expect. And it will be hooked up to this kind of system around it as well. Oh my goodness me, that was a big lag. This network around it. So straight that way. Straight that way. We're going to need some piping down here for the... Do we need a kitchen in a staff room? I was told no, but I remember in the past having to do so. But we definitely have toilets. So I'll run the pipe in like that. And turn one of these corners into it. Maybe even both. Right, there we go. Let them do that then while I sort out this riot. So in terms of staff, we've lost a couple of armed guards. I've lost quite a few guards. 175 the guards are now up to. And we've got to sort this riot out. So bring an armed guard in. He's obviously going to die. This ain't good. This is not going to end well. Go on, boy. Wait, get back in there, you fool. Yo, get back in there. Yep, told you he'll die. Right, I'm going to call in the emergency services. Riot police. Bring them all in. Because we've got a couple of riots we need to sort out. Right. Open gate. Open. Bring them all in. Right, select them all. Let's do this step by step. Right, bring them into here. Sort this riot out. Calm everyone down. Get into that room, boy. Next room. Into there. Get into here. So we lost a couple of those guards already. This is really going to sort the riots out real quickly. Alright, that's calmed all this area down. We've got one over here, which will get sorted. And we're straight down to here. Come on, boys. Get in. Alright, that's now been sorted out. So now we're straight down to here. Let's go. Sorted, mate. They're not happy, are they? I think it's because the riot's kicking off as well. That doesn't make them happy as well. Right, there we go. Riot all now taken care of. We can hopefully get things back on track. So, not happy about riots being on site. There's quite a few people waiting solitary. Oh, but that's understandable with what just happened. With what just happened right now, that's understandable. So, at least we can sort it all out. Look at all these goods over here. They do expire very soon, but we could potentially sell them. If we were smart enough. That's crazy. That riot kicking off them. Right, we'll get rid of all of these guys then. They can now go. And hopefully we can get back on track. So, we've made some decent progress here. Considering they've had to do the electrical... Well, they are having to do the electrical grid as well. We've done some of it, not all of it. But some progress is being made over here right now. So, in terms of intelligence and then the dangers then. So, we stole them from... All the goods being stolen from here. In the last 7 days. So, found... So, you can see now the metal detectors are actually working. Found. Let's actually do some patrols. Dog patrols. Assign dog handlers. No, hang on. Normal patrols first. Because obviously it makes sense. Right. For a dog patrol to be going around. So I'm going to do something like this. So, small little loops, which will allow us to have a dog handler just looping around back and forth multiple times. Which means I'm probably going to need some more dog handlers. Staff, dog handlers. Oh, they're snipers. Oops, a daisy. There we go. On there, that would also detect the narcotics. Well, where have they just run to? They went into the armory. Oh, yeah, they went into the armory to grab some body armor. So that'll put some more dogs sniffing at the narcotic situation. Coming from over here. So they can detect more goods. Yeah, we should be on it, boys. We should be on it. Right, why is this complaining right now? Oh, that's the reason I didn't... The metal detector situation. Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, hold on. The restaurant? Does it really need to be behind doors? And what, the other one didn't need to be the bakery? Oh, okay. Alright, dismantle those then. I didn't realise the restaurant couldn't be behind, had to be behind doors. So walls and doors. Bam, bam. Objects. Metal detectors. We'll just do this. Might not work out very well, but we'll still do it. We'll still get it done. So we should, yeah, be able to find more narcotics right now. So that will help us out. I believe they're all built over here too, by the way. So doors, you want a double staff door. So I'm going to build doors like that. This meeting room situation. Let's go for like another, let's go for a double door on these. That's quite exciting, isn't it? We can get these rooms all now set up. See, now I've got these delivery areas closer and nearby. I'm able to get... Look how long it took me to build this. It took me over an hour to build it. And now I'm just getting multiple stuff done. So much more easier with these localized delivery areas. And once I get this staff room all built too, the staff needs are going to be so much better. Everyone's going to be so much more energized because they haven't got to travel so far to kind of get energized. You know what I mean? So that's good. Danger levels are still pretty low. What are the needs of the prisoners? So hygiene is always a big one, isn't it? What's it like on the regime? Shower. Oh, it's because they're only just showering now. So that will kind of bring that need down. Yeah, not everyone's going to be able to shower though, because a lot of them are in solitary. So this is now getting this all set up, which is pretty good. And so this is going to be my staff room then. So rooms, staff room. Where is it? Where is the staff room? Right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my eyes. So zone all this. Very good, sir. Flooring. This is going to be the big one right now. Trying to get flooring down. What type of flooring did I get in the other staff room? Yeah, the normal stuff. Right. So actually, before I do that, walls. Because obviously I want to create the toilets. So we do the two toilets in these rooms. So flooring wise, the wooden flooring. And then we'll go the white tiles. And then the rest of the wooden flooring just there. For objects then, obviously we need the toilets. There we go. We'll get the plumbing set up for them so at least they can use them. And we'll start getting some objects in as well. So serving trays, obviously that will be quite important. So at least they can eat. We'll get the benches down. Oh, I've just cancelled all that floor because the freaking table was misplaced. Right, there we go. Objects. Benches. Table. Oh, now they're placing the wrong type of flooring down. God damn it, guys. God damn it right now. Right, we'll get this stuff done first. We need a wide sofa and a drink machine. So, drink machine. Placed just there in the middle. And a wide sofa. So, obviously, we'll get some TV stuff set up. So, large TV. Couple of wide sofas down. That will be a good start for the staff room. And obviously, in terms of deployment, staff only. That'll stop a lot of the prisoners making their way in. Which, why are these stuck? There we go. Oh, oh, riot, riot, riot. It's gang warfare, boys. Oh, I got sorted out, mate. They sorted it out pronto. Right, I'm wondering if you found any more narcotics. So, pretty much found. A lot of them found and detected. Yeah, we're starting to find quite a few right now, hitting around these little areas. And these metal detectors. This is good stuff. Alright, still a lot to get built anyway. But we'll have a very, very basic staff room, to say the least. Alright, get some flooring all set up so they can walk to it a little bit easier. Get all these set up for these rooms. Now, I'll eventually do all the grass. But let's get little bits done here and there. Little bits done here and there. So, yeah, we're really now kind of dispersing and separating the... Oh, hold on. Food distribution. Logistics, food distribution. So, what kitchen am I using? Oh, it's because the machine, the room's not built yet because we don't have a drinks machine. That's what it is. Because like a certain kitchen can be hooked up to it. Oh, there we go. I was doing the canteen, not the kitchen. I'm so dumb. There we go. So they will produce the meals for them. Great stuff. Do I have enough cooks anyway? There we go. So very, very basic room, but it's all set up so they can at least relax and just chill in there and whatnot. So that will be perfectly fine. Still got to bring these anger levels down. Now, currently it's eat time, so let me check the needs. Still need hygiene and exercise. So, do you reckon we should take a look at some of these yards? Do you reckon we need more yards? Because not all the yards have the equipment that they would require. Like, you know, the odd weight bench or two. Exercise. These don't have weight benches. So it might help out with some of the exercise to kind of, so they can get rid of their additional energy that they are storing. We'll see. It could work out, it could not. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. So now currently the workers are getting all the path and stuff around the sides and to the actual buildings themselves now all set up. So we'll give that a little bit of time. And I think we also need to take a look at trying to increase the prison capacity slightly too. So we're no longer dancing on the edge of, you know, making money. So I might build some more of these houses somewhere eventually. Right, so these meeting rooms then. So first things first, and we got to build the walls within them. And then rooms, meeting room. Let's get all this zoned up. Now I might just build one and then clone the rest. But they require a chair or a swivel chair. Is that it? Now when it comes to the programs that we can eventually get set up for them. Scrolling right down. Behavioral therapy in an office. That's in a workshop. Flower garden. Animal therapy. Requires a chair. Conflict resolution in a meeting room. Each participant requires a chair. In a meeting room requires a chair. I just need a couple of chairs in there, don't I? By the sounds of it. I just need a couple of chairs in these rooms. So office chair. What other types of chairs do we have? Let's get some swivel chairs. That's more like for a barber, isn't it? Yellow chairs. These are nice. It's like Alcohol's Anonymous, isn't it? That's what it kind of feels like here. Flooring. We'll get some wooden flooring down. So we'll let them build that room. And then we'll simply just clone it to make it a whole lot easier to kind of get done. Right, so while we're now waiting, has the contraband reduced? Last 7 days, we're still finding stuff. Don't get me wrong. But the dogs are picking up on it more, so we find those narcotics. Now, what if I made... I don't think you can make... Oh, you can. So I could make all this staff only. Oh, no, that's deployment. What am I doing? Make all these staff only. So only staff work in them. That's one way to reduce how much narcotics people are taking from them. Is really reduce then who can utilize and work in there. That's going to be my only other option. Staff only. And go down that way. So it does mean I gotta make sure I've got enough farmers. I got 40 farmers, which should be more than enough. Which clean up that graffiti. Clean up that graffiti, which removes then gang territory. Hopefully, eventually, anyway. Right, is this room now all built? Looks like it. So, quick build. Spin it round. Bam, 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 bam. So we'll get all the remainder of these built up, and then we'll kind of schedule all the programs right underway. It always happens in the places you don't want it. It's normally how riots work. But I need more armed guards, to be honest with you. The gangs are really kicking off here. This is why you need a sniper. Free fire, all sectors. Kill some fools. Wow, this is a really big one. So this is now where we need to go back and stagger meal times and whatnot. So I'm going to call in some emergency services real quick. Does the elite ops come in by helicopter? Okay, maybe not. These guys need to get over here pronto. Sort this area out. But I'm going to stagger the regime in just a moment anyway. Are they getting oofed already? Almost. Almost. Right, let's sort the regime out then. Actually, hang on. Prisoners. Okay, we have a few different levels. So, regime. We'll do it where... We'll do it where the minimum security is going to have a slightly different regime to everybody else. So, as soon as they wake up, we'll make these guys go to the shower and then eat for 2 hours. So, what am I missing to kind of stop this from happening? There we go. So, free time, shower, and eat are all different from minimum, which we have the most amount of prisoners from, to everything else. Now, when it gets down to here, I want the same thing to happen again. So, because these guys ate first, they'll have their yard time and free time. And then they'll have their 2 hours of eat. So, it's only the work and free time where they're really kind of together. But it stops them from all kind of congregating in a canteen and then it all kicking off. So, almost done with this, by the way. We're bringing in lots more chairs. And then rooms are pretty much... I mean, all the flooring's looking like it's almost pretty much done. So, I'm hoping we've now reduced... See, these are now starting to dip. They're starting to dip, but the supply of weapons is still through the roof. And that's where we have to then do shakedowns to find all of the items. Right, in they come right now with a few more bits and bobs. Another chair or two. Oh, I just realised some of them don't have the concrete tiles. Yeah, just there and there. Okay, get all that in. So, work and free time right now, doing their thing. The flipping of the schedules is going to play a big part in reducing if they do riot, there's not going to be that many people in the canteen, you know what I mean? Or in the shower, or in the common room for free time. So that should kind of see us through slightly. Right, let's go wait for these three to be fully done before we can then schedule those programs. Did we manage to clean up the, yeah, we managed to clean up the graffiti, which is pretty good. And a lot of prisoners are shackled to their cells. Oh, it's all been triggered to be searched again. Nice. That's what I like to see. Right, so by looking at it then, only a few more items remain. Is it that last chair now? Yes. So program-wise then, if I scroll right down, we're going to get set up then. The behavioral therapy, which is in a psychology office. Flower therapy. Animal therapy in a meeting room. Conflict resolution in a meeting room. Prisoner reform consultation in a meeting room. And that's it. So those 3 new programs, we're going to get a couple on the go at a time. So spiritual guidance, animal therapy, we'll get 2 on the go. Conflict resolution, we'll get 2 on the go. And then behavioral therapy, which is, oh, that's in an office. What was the other one? Conflict resolution? No, this one, not conflict resolution, prisoner consultation. There we go. So 11 to 1. Lots of rooms will be used. Lots of rooms will be used. Okay, good stuff. Very good stuff. So it's currently sleep time then. So this is where we're going to throw in a nice little shakedown. Get rid of a lot of products off the black market inside of the prison right now. While that's all happening, I'm going to get my workers to start doing some green grass. Expensive, but it looks good in the end. And doing the same over here. There we go. Let them get up to that. So we found a decent amount of items. Not as many as I was expecting to find. Need another armed guard. Gonna hire a few more normal guards. Should get them. Over here for the body armor. I'm gonna set it up where I've got 150 guards. That'll be my marker point right now. 150 guards is my marker point. So, stop that little shakedown there. So, we would have found a lot more goods. Yo, look how much we reduced this. Damn, that's pretty good. Still got the weapons though. They'll be hiding them pretty good. You know, they'll be hiding them pretty good. But they're not going to be happy now as they all wake up. They're not going to be happy with what's just gone down. That they all just got recently searched. So we're just playing the waiting game still. So they should be in the regime getting up for shower and free time very soon. So this will be our first full day of the changed or the switched up regime. So here they go. Some can have a shower, some can have a bit of free time. Are they going to shower? Yeah, some of them are. Some of them don't need to shower. And some of them will shower in their free time, so that kind of contradicts one another. But it all works out anyway. So some of them go and eat. Where's the canteen? We should only see like a minimum risk coming in right now to eat. So that should be good enough. And I hire 5 more chefs. Because some things do look like they're a little bit behind with making the goods. Because prisoners are still grabbing food right now. So I'm not feeding everybody correctly. But they need some more food on the go right now for the other levels of security prisoners. Alright, they're pretty much done there. And now the other prisoners will come in. That's been quite a calm morning, hasn't it? Considering it's been quite a calm morning. That's worked out really well. That has worked out really well. So we're interested to see now then the meeting rooms come into play. I want to see the animal therapy one. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? How does it actually look? How does it, you know, what type of dogs do they bring in? Or what type of animals do they bring in? So just awaiting right now for the teachers and stuff to get over here. Not sure how long they've got to wait. But an hour is almost passed. And there's no teachers. Here they are. I know. Oh, little Doge! That's cool. That's real cool, isn't it? That is cool. I like it. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay. That would be a great benefit. That would be a great benefit. So, needs. Staff needs. The max percentage of staff across all types to be on break at once. 20%. Yeah, that's fine. I might up it another 5%. It doesn't mean all, that's the maximum that can be on break. So that'll work out fairly well for us. Alright. Oh. They're having gang meetings in the church right now? Look at the difference in members. They've definitely been on a recruiting spree, haven't they? Right, where are they going? And what are they planning to take over? Are they trying to claim back this territory? Yes. From the Green Gang. Which the leader's now coming in. He ain't going to be happy. Oh no, he's just walking past. There was almost a riot happening then, guys. There was almost a riot happening then. Oh, it did happen. Oh, it did. But it got sorted out, so that's good. That's good. So they've got all the grass down right now, so pretty happy about that. We'll finish it off with some flooring now with the concrete tiles. There we go. The mail room here needs some flooring done as well. How have we neglected this for so long? There we go. Concrete tiles as well for this. Bam. Ba-bam. So these are complaining. What is your issues? Mood is normal. Complaining about safety. So safety is one. Prisoners need to feel safe. If there are lots of fights in your prison, overall danger levels becoming a problem. Try increasing the security throughout your prison. Hiring more guards, creating more patrols by seeing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I understand that. So I could do some more patrols. So we need some patrols in some of the new areas that we've recently got all set up. So, lots of stuff go down over here. So I think having a guard patrol going back and forth up here will be a good thing. Same for over on this side. And we're at sign dog handlers. Sign guards. Even though I haven't got the armed guards, I'm going to assign some armed guards. I need to build another building to be able to house more of those in. I need like a bulkier armory. Like guard lockers. I could get a couple going across here. But I really need some more. I really do need some more. But this is looking all pretty good, man. I can't believe how much we've got done today, considering how weak last episode was. It's all down to them delivery rooms, having them close by. Now I've got the staff needs handled. We'll have more staff always available, which is going to be pretty sweet. Oh, the right guards are still here. They can go home. Very good, sir. Very good. And now it's just trying to decrease the danger levels, really, aren't we? That's pretty much what we're now trying to decrease. So, contraband is sparked back up again, so we need to get rid, or do another shakedown, I should say. So, let's do a shakedown while they're all waiting, before they go to bed. Catch them off guard when they least expect it. We're getting a couple of more guard lockers in, so I can get a few more armed guards right now. Now I've got 15 I can now have. So finding lots of goods. A lot of people getting up in solitary because of this. But we're on the right path, on the right direction. So there's still so much more we've still got to get done and get built. But the little mini city is slowly coming together. Next episode, I'm going to take a look at getting some more houses added in. It just makes sense at this point to add a few more in. Try and raise the prison capacity now to like 300 or something like that. Because that'll also provide more workers on the daily. Got to really try and tackle this gang situation. Now, we did hire some CIs. I'm not sure if we still have any CIs right now. Informants. No, we don't. So, before we do go, we'll hire this one. And did I see another one over here? There's another 2. He is also a gang member by the looks of it. Another gang member. Another potential one here. Another one there. How do I hire him again? It's an experience. Yo, we're getting so many here right now. So all these informants right now, the amount that we've now just recruited, their coverage is going to be through the roof. The coverage is going to be through the roof in what information we can find out. So we'll end it for now, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.